If you fell into a red giant star, you'd first experience a dramatic increase in temperature as you approach the star's surface. Depending on the star's size, you might see a shockwave or a fireball as you approached. The intense heat would likely vaporize you instantly, turning your body into a cloud of gas and plasma. Your atoms would be broken apart and stripped of their electrons, leaving behind a trail of ionized gas. As you fell deeper into the star, you'd find it hard to breathe, because the air would become thin and the pressure would drop dramatically. You'd also be met with a thick hot plasma that would make it difficult to move through the star's dense atmosphere. The intense radiation and heat would damage your cells at a molecular level, causing them to break down and fail. You'd then be met with the star's core, where temperatures can reach millions of degrees Celsius. At this point, you wouldn't be able to survive for even a second. The star's core is where nuclear fusion takes place, and it's incredibly hot and dense. It's made up of mostly hydrogen and helium, and the pressure and temperature are so extreme that it causes these elements to fuse together and form new elements. This process releases a tremendous amount of energy in the form of light and heat, which is what makes stars shine. So if you were to fall into a red giant star, you wouldn't survive for very long. You'd be met with extreme heat, pressure and radiation that would tear apart your body and turn you into a cloud of gas and plasma. Now, what if you were somehow still alive after falling into such a massive star? What would your body look like after being exposed to these extreme conditions? If by some miracle you were still alive, your body would be unrecognizable. After being exposed to the intense heat and radiation of a red giant star, your skin would be burned away, revealing the charred and vaporized remains of your body. Your muscles and organs would be broken down into their basic components and your bones would be reduced to ash. You might still have a pulse, but there would be no brain activity and you would be in a state of suspended animation. Your body would essentially be a corpse made of plasma. The intense heat and radiation would have also caused your DNA to break down, so you wouldn't be able to reproduce and any offspring you may have had would be unable to inherit your genetic material. You might be able to move, but only by twitching and shaking due to the intense heat and radiation. Your nervous system would be completely fried, and you would be unable to control your movements. You would be trapped inside a burning corpse with no way out. And finally, as you continue to fall towards the star's core, the pressure and temperature would eventually cause your body to break down completely, turning you into a cloud of gas and plasma that would be dispersed throughout the star. In short, if you fell into a red giant star, you wouldn't just die, you would be completely obliterated. Not only would your body be burned to a crisp, but your very essence would be broken down into its basic components and scattered throughout the star. There would be nothing left of you except for a faint trail of ionized gas. So if you're anywhere near a red giant star, be careful. If you get too close, you just might get vaporized. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching.